Well, hello, good afternoon. So, very quick live, well, might not be so quick, but I am off out very soon, and I made an amazing curry yesterday in my Thermomix with the slow cook function, and hubby's having that as a leftover tonight, but I'm off to a 21st. Yes, I still know young people, so I'm off out to have a little party tonight, but I thought I would put my yogurt on. So, have you seen me make this before? If you've been around for a while, you will have seen me make this numerous times, but I actually haven't made it for a little while, had a lot going on, so I had to buy myself a new little starter. So usually I will use my yogurt that I make to make my next yogurt. So tomorrow I'll come to you once it's fermented and pour it out and show you what it looks like as a final result, just in case you've not seen it before. So I'm going to flip the screen. I have written this recipe out in Cookie Dough. If you would like this recipe, I will put it in the comments. Okay, it will be in the comments. Now, this recipe is so simple. You do need a TM6 to do the extra long ferment. Doing a TM35 yogurt is a lot more hit and miss, but we can talk about that at another time. If you do have a TM31, let me know, and I can give you a yogurt recipe. It's not as 100% foolproof as this. This is amazing. You can do this with a TM5, but it's a bit trickier. So again, if you would like to see it on a TM5, you can only do an 8-hour ferment. I normally do a 16 to 20-hour ferment with my TM6, and I'll explain that as I go through. Okay, so I'm just going to flip my screen, and we're going to come in a bit close and personal. Actually, the first thing I need to explain to you is do a vinegar wash. It's so simple. All you need to do is just put enough water over your blades and a good splash of white vinegar. That will just sterilize your bowl. Now, you don't need to dry the bowl. I can just go straight on, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to my week. I have saved this recipe in my week, and best ever TM6 using the fermentation mode. Okay, so what you need to do, if you've never made yogurt before, is get yourself a little pot of pot set Greek style yogurt. Apparently they can't call it Greek yogurt because it's not from Greece, duh. So it's Greek style. Okay, so we're going to start cooking. Come along, add your milk powder. So I'm going to put my scales on, and I use UHT. At the moment, you can sometimes get organic UHT at Aldi. I've never ever seen organic UHT milk at Coles or Woolworths, but Aldi does have it. But I'm not a great Aldi shopper, just don't get there. Ooh. Actually, if you see that on my screen, my the photo in Cookie Dough actually has that same milk splash down there. That's funny. Okay, so that's 1 litre. We need 2 litres. Now, I do recommend full fat because fat is flavour. You can have a go at using milk with lactose free. Again, you would then need to get a lactose free yogurt. But did you know that the longer you ferment your yogurt, the less lactose it has in there? Hence why I like to do a really long ferment. Okay, so I just need to now tear my scales. Now, the milk powder in this is what thickens it. Okay, so I need 200 grams ish of milk powder, and then 200. The recipe on Cookie Dough says 100 grams. It's, if you like a really nice thick yogurt that you do not need to strain, then I highly recommend that you do double the amount. And then I'm just going to add my pot set. Now, you've heard of a thing called shrinkflation. This used to be a 200-gram pot. I bought it the other day, and when I got home, I noticed it's only 170 grams. So the price is the same, but they put less in there. So that is what they call shrinkflation. It's a true thing, a true word. Anyway, I'm just going to pop my whole container of yogurt in there. And then what we need to do is mix that. And I like to warm it up to about 40 degrees, 37 to 40 degrees. But I'm just going to pop my lid on there, then get rid of that, put my speed on, and I'm just going to mix it together, speed 4, just until everything is mixed through nicely. Not long, 6 seconds. Then I am going to come along and I'm going to, see it says I'm going to skip out of this and I'm going to go to kettle mode. Where's my kettle? Kettle mode, 37 degrees, turn that on until that warms up to 37 degrees. You don't have to do this step, but I like to do it to get it right to the right temperature, because then we're going to come into fermentation. Won't let me look at this while I'm cooking this or while I'm warming this up. But once we get into the fermentation, as soon as this hits 37, I'll stop it. So only a few more days to go to Germany. So I will come tomorrow and show you what this yogurt looks like after, what's the time now? 5 o'clock. So when I set the timer, it will be 12 hours. When I come home tonight, I'll turn it back up, and that's how you can get longer. So once a certain amount of time has passed, you can turn your timer back up. So this is, what's it, 5 o'clock, so 5 o'clock tomorrow morning's 12 hours. I'll probably put it on for another 8. So I'm going to do a 20-hour ferment so I can come and show you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around about 10 o'clock tomorrow, I'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, so, oh, we're at 37 degrees. So, you know when you're at 37, sorry, I'll flip you back around. So you can see the temperature here. That's the temperature in here. So there's no temperature showing there, but that there is the temperature inside here. So now I can go straight into fermentation. It'll say, don't show me that again. I'm going to put don't show me again. And we're going to go up to 12 hours. You must remember to bring this back down to 37. If you don't, it's all over. You're going to kill your culture, okay? Then all you need to do is turn on, and that's it. So that will stir around. That will just stir around for about 5 or so minutes until it gets to a level. Then it stops, and then it will just sit there and ferment. Blades do not turn. Now, it's really important to also remember, pop a tea towel over your screen so your husband doesn't turn your Thermomix off, because otherwise you're going to shoot him. It's happened, believe me. So if you turn your Thermomix off at the wall, again, because it will stir it again, it's all over. So you need to either put a sign on there, do not turn off at the wall. Otherwise, yeah, it's all good. I will come back to you around about 10:30 tomorrow and pour my yogurt out and show you the finished result. So I hope that's helped. Remember, I'm going to pop the recipe in the comments. Okay, and then you can come back and watch this video if you feel like you need to. Anyway, I better chuff off and get myself organised to go to the party. Anyway, remember hashtag replay if you're watching this a little bit later, and I'll see you all on the flip side, i.e. tomorrow. Bye.